here's the latest update about OpenClaw. Um, Guys, literally, all I gotta say is recently OpenClaw have been kind of doing many different things, and here's the biggest problems that I'm seeing, um, and that's authentication. You see, OpenClaw has to authenticate against tokens and have to be serving them, and the biggest problem that I've been running into is just opening authentication windows, and anytime you need it, you need to be in front of a computer to authenticate, and that becomes a problem because you're not always in front of the computer. So this is the top skill that I'm trying to figure it out. I don't think there's a true solution just yet for it, but I have to see I don't think there's an easy solution to it, but it does require building authentication gateway and using that in your framework. So in my framework, Feudal Educator Clay, everything is tied to Freedom Fusion router. It's tied to controls, and where I have a bunch of agents flying around sifting through the framework, and before any kind of thing starts, like any kind of a task, it starts looking to see how feasible the task is, what the task is, like where the code could be borrowed from which identity, if anything, without jeopardizing existing identities and that kind of stuff. So the code flies around, but it can, the thing is, I think there's always going to be like a RAG based kind of solidified ground, uninterrupted type of image snapshot of everything that agents are doing that has extremely tight levels of control. So that uninterrupted image that is tied to RAG still is something that, kind of thinking like how to approach that best. Idea is your idea is your agent should be just doing everything whatever it can across your local file system. But there's also other agents that could move horizontally across different types of identities. So the best way I could kind of describe how I'm building something already, just a basic AGI, but something more of super AGI. The only way I could describe it, guys, is by introducing multiple agents across different types of identities as they sift through those, as those agents sift through my framework, Feudal Educator Clay. It recognizes like what is working, what is not working, what it should be focusing, what it should be, how it should be prioritizing, what it should ask me. In it kind of captures everything that I'm doing, but also comes back to me and tells me based on everything that's happening across all of your identities in your life, this is what you should be doing. So obviously, guys, today I'm constructing a powerful cybersecurity solution for for police department. And like, how do I do that? How can I be just have a full-time job, have consulting identity, have educator identity, and be able to kind of navigate across to each part of identity, extract some of those best automations that were already built, recognize if they could be reused, and reduce the proliferation of scripts while tapping into like a centralized script that summarizes them all and kind of more inclusive, that represents the entire like more powerful pipeline that makes sense in context of whatever it is that I'm doing. So to do that, to really pull this off, guys, it's a basically, how should I try to say that? In order for you to pull this off, hello guys, thank you for joining. You effectively need to be really good in like telling OpenClaw what you're struggling with, but not in a static way, like where you say, for example, oh, I'm struggling with authentication tokens, and then go ahead and fix that. Now, if you say it like that, uh, it's going to be standalone script. It will not really, it will just fix the token issue, but then next time you have another token issue across any identities, you get cooked quickly because you constantly being like end up being a process prisoner, updating tokens. So obviously I thought I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be a process prisoner to open cloud. You guys should watch this movie, Upgrade. I started watching it on Netflix the other day. It's kind of like that, where they put a chip. It's kind of crazy where they put a chip in one of the guys like head, and like